This is called Love Knows Better, because love does know better.
Justin Blackburn has been the soloist in our church for about 2 years. It's a Christian Science church, and so instead of having a human pastor, our sermon comes directly from our books, the Bible and Science and Health with a Key to the Scriptures by Mary Baker Eddy. For our Sunday sermon, 2 members will read from these books on different subjects, which are called our Bible lessons. The solo comes immediately before our Bible lesson in our order of service. So the solo is very important in setting the tone and the theme for our Sunday services.
His singing and his words of all of his songs go with the lessons so well every week. And even the kids in Sunday school can use the words to his music in their lessons. So thank you, Justin, and much continued success.
I was teaching Sunday school when Justin started as our soloist, and when I heard that he was writing his own words and music, I began to take my class to hear his solos. His solos are an inspiring way to introduce that week's Bible lesson topic with the Sunday school class. What has meant the most to me as a Christian Scientist is Justin's fresh inspiration. Here is a familiar paragraph from Science and Health that he translated into a song, All Things Grow Toward the Light. All things grow toward the light. As the leaflet turns toward the sky, too, you and I, all things grow toward the light. Even the darkness can't understand where this began or comprehend that it won't end. All our life is the light. The sunlight glints from the church dome, glances into the prison cell, glides into the sick chamber, brightens the flower, beautifies the landscape. All things grow toward the light. Just like a lantern set upon a hill, we see it still. It can't be hidden by any will. All things grow toward the light.
All things grow towards the light. Like a lantern.
I love Justin's solos. I love the music, and his words are amazing. And I like old 19th century words, but now these are very for today, just for our time. And another one I like is All Things Grow Towards the Light. And I think that's the one where he quotes Mrs. Eddy's sunlight glints from the church dome, which whenever I used to read the lesson, I sort of skipped over that, I'm sure. But when he sang it, it was very meaningful, and now I read it in a more meaningful way.
All things grow toward the light, even the darkness.
I know there have been some that talk about overcoming the mortal sense of self and overcoming fear having no substance. So there's so many good thoughts that Justin shares with us each week in our church. And for that, I'm really, really appreciative. And I love to keep my little gems in my purse with me as I go throughout the week and refer to them often.
Okay, so I love Justin's music because it really uplifts me, and it comes from his heart, it comes from his soul, and I know that as a Christian Scientist, he's really thinking very deeply, and as he ponders words he's going to write for every song that he sings with us every Sunday here in church. And it's really an uplifting experience every time to sit there and listen to something new. And you know, he has songs that are very slow and soulful and meaningful, and then he has songs that have a little twang and you know, pizzazz, and you know, I really just love the varieties and different levels of music that he brings to us. Thank you very much.
Adds a new dimension to our services, and the way it fits in with our readings and our lesson every week, it does very much help our spiritual enrichment here at our church, and added a new dimension to our worship, and it's refreshing, and it's very nice, and it's been well received, and very much appreciate his efforts.
Justin's music has been a gift of love for our church and Sunday school. It would be wonderful to share his music with other churches and individuals on a professional scene.